ready? Good afternoon. Thank you all for bearing with us and joining us today for the Mayor's Weekly News Conference. We have just a few remarks today, not a whole lot, and we'll take a few questions at the end.
Good afternoon. As Melissa stated, we're grateful for you being here for our weekly press briefing. Please excuse the fact that we had to delay it a little bit today, but we still stand here to report what's going on in our city. First, let's begin with a huge shout out and congratulations to the Sonic Boom of the South. Melissa has been ecstatic that they just keep doing it. And so now our own Jackson State Sonic Boom recently performed at Coachella this weekend. They performed on stage with Travis Scott, and Travis called them the greatest band. And we believe that they are now talking about Coachella being named Boomchella. So again, this is our best and brightest, our young people at Jackson State being on the national stage. It not only highlights Jackson State as an institution, it highlights us as a city. Jackson State, every year is one of the largest revenue generators for our city. And so we're grateful to them, proud of the boom, and we want to keep celebrating them. We can't allow anyone else to celebrate them more than we do. So we're shouting them out from City Hall, and we hope that the residents of Jackson, if you run across a J-State student, if you run across a member of the Boom, please give them their flowers and their praise. So this past weekend, we had a Mouths for Moms walk this Saturday, and this is to promote an understanding of issues of Black maternal health. I'll pause for you. All right, no problem. Again, we are excited about the event that we had this past weekend. This was done by 6 Dimension. I also want to give kudos to our Human and Cultural Services Director, Director Pamela Scott, who was a big supporter of this event. This event was aimed at educating and providing more information about the high rate of fatality, particularly as it relates to Black maternal health, issues of postpartum depression, so many things that are often not spoken about. And it's important that we lift it up because there is a disproportionate effect on Black mothers as it relates to Black maternal health. And it crosses, socioeconomic status from those individuals who may be at the lower end of affordability, all the way to people like Serena Williams and Tori Bowie, who was an Olympic champion, who unfortunately passed away after giving birth or while trying to give birth. Also this weekend, it was a busy weekend. We had Jacksonians from all over joining us in South Jackson. We want to commend the Association of South Jackson Neighborhoods for putting on the South Jackson Proud Parade. Not only did you have most of the high school bands represented there, neighborhood associations, the police department and the youth on the basketball team that they have. You had people from all over the city there. And as it transitioned from the parade, it went into a festival, and so there was a good time for all, and so we want to commend them on the huge success that parade was, and it's those type of events that allow us to understand and embrace community more, and so we commend the Association of South Jackson Neighborhoods for good work. We are aware that there have been a number of people posting on social media or other platforms within community speaking of sinkholes that they have seen around the city. We want to express the importance of not playing around in a sinkhole. You could do so at your own peril, at your own risk, because a sinkhole is just that. It is unstable foundation created by a number of factors. The city is aware of the ones on Denver Street and West Haven. The one on West Haven, I believe Jackson Water attempted to repair that. I'm sorry, the one on Denver Street, Jackson Water attempted to repair that one last year or two years ago, and it has failed again. And so we're trying to send our crews out to assess what precisely is the issue and why it has failed again. There were efforts made in order to repair it, but unfortunately, it has collapsed again. And the one on West Haven, the city of Jackson attempted to repair it, and that one has failed again. So we have to assess, what is happening in the environment around there that is leading to their failure, but it is not for a lack of knowledge or for a lack of effort, because we have tried to repair them previously. And stay out of them. Again, do not go in a sinkhole. If you are aware of another sinkhole that we have not stated, please let us know. Most sinkholes are on account of sewer failures, collapses within the lines. And so let us know so we can communicate with Jackson Water about those sinkholes. Those are the reason for the majority of sinkholes. And so we are in contact with our bridges and drainage department, working on those in collaboration with Jackson Water where need be. I want to provide an update on the planetarium. First, we are prepping for this year's summer camp, which we have annually, and we will be working with the camp administration over the next few weeks to complete our programming revamp for this year. Because the planetarium has been closed for remodeling for a little while now, over the last, well, it was shut down prior, but now it is being remodeled and reconstructed. It is obviously not there, and so we've been working in conjunction with Jackson State to hold the camp there. And so we want to make certain that everybody is prepared for that. We want to see parents sign up, and we want to see them participate. And we'll get you more information on the website, because I don't see it here, about how you apply and what the deadlines are. In terms of the construction of the planetarium is going well. They are now starting the bids to process for exhibits. So they are bidding for companies to construct the exhibits within the planetarium. I want our residents to know this is one of the areas that we're investing into the attractions around the city. Our planetarium is one of the only planetariums within the southeastern region of the United States. So it's not only a benefit that people in and around the state of Mississippi, but beyond, can come and enjoy. This will not be the planetarium that you remember as a child. While we loved and adored that planetarium, this is updated. This is a 21st century planetarium. This is something that you would expect in 2025. Even how the doors open will, give you more of a reflection of Star Trek, right? Than, just the simple entrances that we were used to. So we want our young people to embrace, learn, and fall in love with this world and beyond. And so we want to educate them and certainly invest in, as much STEAM education as we can. So the facility is really taking shape. Everything is on track, and it is expected to be open in December of this year, December 2025. Another update that I have is with Thalia Mara Hall. We are working, work should soon begin on the fire suppression system. Our city attorney recently met with the state fire marshal. It is my understanding that they have reached consensus as to the final things that have to be done, and that primarily is the fire suppression system. That means the fire alarm along with the sprinkler system have to work in tandem with one another so that if a fire were to unfortunately occur, you don't have a delay in either system, that they operate simultaneous to one another. And so they are working to make sure that the remaining challenges with regard to that fire suppression system are addressed and that they also work in conjunction. There's been work on them independent of one another, but making sure that they work in conjunction with one another is the last and most important thing at this moment in time. And then the last announcement that I have, well, I'm sorry, I see the sticker here. I have two more announcements. Again, I want to remind you of Denim Day, which is April 30th, and that will be in the City Hall Garden. This is to wear jeans, your form, your favorite type of denim. And this is to stand in solidarity with those who have survived sexual assault. More people than you may know, more people that walk amongst us each day have suffered at the hands of some form of sexual abuse. And so we want to make certain that we're lifting up their voices and making certain that it is clear that this is not a community which is accepting of sexual assault. And so we ask that you join in solidarity by wearing your denim on April 30th, and this will be at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. There will be food trucks, fellowship, and vendors available for all that join us. And then the last announcements that I have is that one of our last Easter egg hunts, we had one at the Jackson Zoo. I know that there was one near the Children's Museum, the playground near the Children's Museum this weekend. It was filled with people. Well, on April 19th at VA Legion Softball Field, there is another one, which is for ages 4 to 10 years old, and it starts at noon. Again, on April 19th at VA Legion Field from ages 4 to 10 at noon. Please come join us, bring your children, so that we can show them love and embrace them. All right? With that, those are the pre-prepared notes that I have for you, but I'm willing to accept the questions that you have for me. Yes, Charlie.
So there's the sinkhole in Denver and West Haven. What about the one in, is it Hillview? I think it's in Ward 1. They talked about it a little bit at the council meeting on Tuesday.
So that's not the same form. So that is a sinkhole that was based on a drainage issue coming off of the property. And so it eroded on the property, but then because of that erosion, it is affecting the city street. So we are aware of that one. That one is not necessarily on account of just natural failure or the city's, the city's decline, but because it is now interfering with a city right-of-way. I've instructed, and Lewis has moved quickly to try to address that one. But that one is not the size and scope of the ones that I'm talking about. While it is a problem, while it needs to be addressed, the level of severity is not as the ones that I mentioned. Okay.
And just a follow-up. For the planetarium, is construction still expected to be finished by the end of 2025? That was what they said the last time.
See, Charlie, that makes me feel like you don't listen to me when I'm talking, because I said December of 2025 right here. No, it's all right. No, it gives me opportunity. I'm joking, but it gives me opportunity to repeat because, let's reiterate. We want people to be excited about it. We want to celebrate, just a new and old at the same time, a rethinking and a reshaping of an old attraction that now a new generation can enjoy in a different way. So December of 2025, they said that everything's on track. As you can see, if you just ride down Pascagoula or to Lamar, you can see that they're actively, working and everything is moving along. And now that these exhibits, we're actually bidding out the exhibits that really lets you know where we're getting to the stage that we're at. But, still a lot of work to be done. We know that residents will be wowed by what is produced for them. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you for having us.